4 pretty simple tips on how to build muscle at night while you're sleeping. Hey guys, I'm Mark McKillier with Live Anabolic, and today I want to talk to you about how to build muscle at night. Basically, I want to give you some tips or a routine to think about to maximize muscle growth at night, because so many of the videos that I shoot are daytime workout videos, right? Or nutrition videos. And those are typically the two things that we think about when it comes to building muscle. Your workouts and your nutrition. And so we don't give sleep much, attention, all right? Not nearly enough. And it's a lot easier said than done. So I'm going to give you 4 different things I want you to consider. But guys, I have a hard time doing this at night. And so that's why I want to talk about it, because your nighttime routine, which is basically the amount of time you sleep, all right, and what's going on during sleep, is way more important than you think. Because when we're sleeping, that's when our bodies produce the vast majority of hormones throughout the entire 24-hour period. And guess what else? That's when your muscles recover and grow, is at night while you're resting. So our nighttime routines are critical to building muscle. All right, so the first one, guys, is one that I'm terrible at, all right? So I'm guessing a lot of you guys are bad at it too, and that is, it really helps to have a consistent routine, all right? When do you go to bed? When you wake up, all right? Your body tends to get used to that, okay? So studies show that when you do the same thing over and over again, when it comes to your sleep patterns, it gets used to it, and your body goes to sleep quicker when you build in a consistent routine, and it sleeps deeper, all right, when you're following that consistent routine. So guys, it's not just that, getting 8 hours of sleep is important. It is doing the same 8 hours every night really does help. So, if you go to bed at 2 a.m. one night and don't wake up till 10 a.m. the next day, well, that's 8 hours, right? Well, that's screws up your body a little bit. So, if you're used to going to bed at 11 p.m. and waking up at 7 a.m., that's 8 hours also. But when you shift your sleep cycle too much like that, it really does hurt the quality of your sleep. So it's not just the quantity. The quality is also really, really important, and having a consistent time to go to bed and wake up is the first tip. All right, so that first tip I think was the hardest thing to follow, okay? It definitely is for me. The second thing is much easier, all right? Isn't it nice to have easy suggestions? Guys, drink some casein protein at night within about an hour of going to bed, okay? So most of the time when we're talking about protein supplements, we're talking about whey protein, all right? Now, both whey and casein are both derivatives of milk. They're both milk byproducts, okay? But whey protein typically gets absorbed in your body really quick, and it lasts for about 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours. Casein protein takes a much longer time to be digested and absorbed, and it stays in your system for about 5 to 6 hours. So that way, if you drink some, right before you go to bed at night, then while you're sleeping, you have a nice consistent source of protein and amino acids, because your body breaks that protein down into amino acids, and that's what your body uses to repair those damaged muscle fibers, and hence they grow overnight. So a lot of people really like to take casein protein at night before they go to bed, because it basically gives your body fuel, protein fuel, all right, throughout the course of the night that your muscles can use while they're resting and recovering and rebuilding. Okay, so tip number 3 is probably the easiest, okay? And guys, I basically say the same thing over and over when it comes to this, but try a supplement, okay? And when I say the same thing over and over, that I mean that supplements are just that. They are supplements. They're not called primaries for a reason. Your nutrition, your protein powders, all right, those are the primary things, all right? But supplements really work for a lot of guys. Not everybody. Some supplements just don't work for guys. Part of it's genetic, part of it is your nutrition. If you're already eating really fantastic, you're probably less likely to see a lot of benefits from supplements. But if you're like me and you're not getting, the perfect nutrition in every single day, then supplements are a good way to go. And we actually have something called Anabolic Reload PM. Okay, so we have two versions of this. We have a daytime version that we recommend you take in the morning, and then we have this nighttime version. Now, there's no melatonin in this, okay, but there's lots of other ingredients in here that help stimulate our body's natural production of testosterone. That's the first thing. All right, but there's also some other natural ingredients in here that just help. They're basically sleep aids. And I don't even try to memorize all the ingredients because we have so many supplements. That's why I want you to click the link below this video. Now that'll just take you to our website where you can scroll down and read what's in this, okay? Because we do a good job on our website of explaining what we put in there and why we put it in there. And then also scroll down a little bit more below that, and then you'll see the customer reviews. I think that's really helpful. So just cruise through and read some of the reviews. These are legitimate buyers of our product. And then finally, guys, if it doesn't work for you, it's no big deal. Just let us know. Send us an email. We will refund you. You don't even have to send the bottle back. So it's basically, it's a no risk guarantee. All right. If it works for you, you love it, great. If it doesn't work for you, then just let us know. We'll give you your money back. No harm, no foul. It's that simple, guys. Okay, so the fourth and final tip is stay cool at night when you're sleeping. Now, I'm single, so I don't have a wife or a girlfriend ragging on me, all right, all night long, telling me, oh, I'm cold. All right, so I crank up the air conditioner, all right? At night, I crank up the AC. I turn the ceiling fan on high, okay? And, that's really great. Because studies show that when you keep your body cool, when you lower your body temperature, especially for your brain, you sleep deeper and you go to sleep quicker. All right. So basically you get more sleep and you get more quality sleep. So do whatever you can to stay cool, guys. If you have to sleep butt naked, all right, that's fine. Have a good time with it. Do whatever. But I promise there are plenty of studies out there that say that when you're hot, your sleep is really screwed up. And you've probably experienced it. Let's say you go out backpacking every once in once every 10 years. And if you're out camping and it's not cool at night, you always have a really bad restless night, okay? It's fantastic if you're camping out and it's nice and cold at night. You can climb into that sleeping bag and you kind of feel comfy and go to sleep. But guys, being cool, keeping that body cool, keeping your brain cool is really important to a good, deep, restful sleep. All right, so that's it. 4 pretty simple tips on how to build muscle at night while you're sleeping. And some of them are pretty straightforward and easy. Some of them are are a lot tougher to follow. I know tip number 1 is my biggest downfall. But guys, if you just try and stick with it and never give up on yourself, I promise you can build muscle no matter if you're 50, 60, or 70.